What's up, gang? Back with another video. Today's video. I said today. Today's video will be something a little different. But before we get into the video, y'all need to like, comment, subscribe. And I need to see a little more interaction with y'all, man. Yes, I just got through finished working out. You know, you have to keep the body right. You take care of your body gonna take care of you, and so on and so on and so on. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, man. Here's my intro. All right, I'm back. I had somebody ask me today, how do you afford 2 houses, 3 cars, and the rest of the stuff I have? Well, as you know, I have a BMW M6, I have a 430i, and I also have a Sahara. And the answer to your question is, yep, that's the answer to the question. Box truck. Yeah, you know, I had tried running routes before in my box truck, but that did not work out for me. You know, everybody think just because you buy a box truck, oh, you finna get to the money, or you buy a truck, period, you're gonna get to the money. But nah. That's not how everything works. Basically, you know, if I was to run loads, I'm not saying you can't make no money, but if I was to run loads the way I needed to run loads in order to support my family and support, you know what I'm saying, just basically take care of everything that I have, I would never be home, y'all. Literally, I will be on the road probably at least 6 days out the week, and that's just not getting it for me, you know what I mean? I'm on the road, but I come home every night, you know what I mean? But I have a moving company that me and my wife built from the ground up, and it's been real successful for us, you know what I mean? And you know, before the moving company, I had some things. I still had the 2 houses, but I had made some terrible decisions. The first decision I made was when I bought a Hellcat, 2021 Hellcat. The prices, basically I paid 6 figures for it. Did I pay a markup? No. That was just the going rate for the Hellcats at that time. Well, let's say I did pay a markup, because really, literally, the MSRP was like 72,000 to 82,000, but the markup adjustment was not yet on the paper. You know, so they never put that on the paper. They just had the Hellcat priced the way they want to price it, minus the markup adjustment. So yeah, I had made a decision. I had made that terrible decision. I bought that Hellcat. Payment was like, I want to say I was paying like $1,400 a month. Didn't put a down payment on it like that, because I have good credit. So I walked in there, boop, I want a Hellcat, boop, they gave it to me. You know what? Y'all ever seen that meme, man? I think I'm gonna try to find a meme, but he's like, they gave it to me. Yes, they gave it to me. But yeah, I walked in there, gave it to me. Walked out of there and drove on home, and that was like disaster. It was a disaster because, for one, Hellcat ain't making me no money. For 2, I could afford it, but I was working a 9 to 5, and the 9 to 5 I was working, I really didn't like working the 9 to 5 due to the fact of I'm it's not like I'm hard to, I'm a good team player. That's not the thing.
I don't know, I just don't like people.
Thing is the type of individual I am, I work hard, you know what I'm saying? And the company that I was working for, basically nobody could leave unless everything was done. And I'm like, no, I work too hard, because, you know, I see people slacking on the forklifts, you know what I'm saying, not doing their job. And I'm like, okay, come on now. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all need to, I'm running 60 runs a night when they just running 20 runs a night. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? So, it's just it was a very frustrating situation, to the point where I had a mental breakdown, and I was like, told my wife, like, listen, man, I was over it. I quit. You know what I'm saying? And literally, I quit that same day. And she was like, okay, baby, I trust you. Whatever you feel like, boom, boom. So what I did was I went to the nearest moving company, the nearest moving company near me. I got that job. Yes, I was only making $12 an hour. Can you believe that? Yes, I was making $12 an hour. But the first day they gave me a raise. They seen how hard I worked. They gave me a raise the first day. That shows you how strong my work ethic is. Well, they gave me a raise. I was making like $17 an hour then. And basically I was just lifting stuff. But I paid attention to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Paid attention to everybody's role. I studied, I mastered the skill, wrapping the furniture, mastered the skill of just doing everything. Like the numbers when it comes to running the business, not actually got in depth because, you know, only one person knows that, it was just the owner. And clearly I couldn't get close to him. He talked to me sometimes. He asked me what my ambitions was and stuff like that. But, you know, basically I got the bare minimum of the duties of like actually in the field duties. And it worked out for me. It worked out for me. I worked there for 3 months. And I said, hey, you know what? I'm finna start my own moving company. I told my wife that one night, and she's like, you know what? I'm here for it. We bought a truck, got the insurance and everything for the truck, and here we are today. Got a moving company, you know, and that's how I support my family. That's how, and of course, my wife, you know what I'm saying, not taking nothing from my wife, because my wife she's a go-getter, you know what I'm saying, and she has a full-time job, so she has her income coming in plus my income coming in. We're able to afford. Then we have the rental property. So, you know, at the end of the day, we're able to support our little baby girl, me and more, and the things we love the most, you know what I mean? But first and foremost, man, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. You have to have your priorities together. You have to have your priorities together. Meaning, priorities number one is keeping God first. If you do not keep God first, yes, you might get blessed, but that blessing might not be coming from God. Because guess what? Once God bless you, can't no man destroy it. Can't no man take it away. But if somebody else, quote unquote, such as Satan, if he tries to, you know, hey, come to you like, oh, I gotta give you this, and he blesses you, guess what? It's only temporary, because he just really want to make you into a laughing stock, man. You know what I'm saying? He want to trick you long enough to be like, okay, everything's going good for me. Then he gonna snatch it away. He gonna break you down to the point where he's like, what happened? Then you thinking that blessing came from God, but guess what? Your anger ain't towards Satan, because you don't know that it came from Satan. Your anger is toward who? God. And you're gonna be cursing God. That's what he wants. He wants you to be like, oh. But nah, you gotta keep your eyes stayed on the prize, man, and keep your eyes focused on God, Jesus, and everything, you know, everything will fall in place, man. You gotta trust in him. And yeah, it was times where, you know, I rushed things, such as when I bought that Hellcat, and I had some rough times, some tough times, but everything worked out. God was still with me. And I'm forever grateful for my wife. You know what I'm saying? I always have your family is number two, because the family you create is number two. Not the family that you came from, but the family you create. That's number two. Because the family that you came from, they don't have your best interest the way your family that you create will have. So keep that in mind, man. And last but not least, man, whatever you love to do. In my case, it's cars, man. God first, family second, and then cars. I'm out. This is what I work for, y'all. This right here. I'm talking about if y'all ever was coming to, you know what I'm saying, some money, or if y'all ever decide to buy your first home, man, please look into getting land. Buy some land, man. Build your house up from the ground up. And just see, this is a lot of good things, man. Enjoy nature. I know if you come from the city, you know, like I came from the city, but hey, sometimes you gotta change it, man. You gotta change your environment, man. If you want to have success or want to grow, sometimes it's your environment that's holding you back, and you have to just realize, like, I got to let go. Because if you don't let go, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna pull you, suck you in, and you're gonna eventually break, man. That's how mental breakdowns happen. But do y'all see this, man? This is what I love. And yes, there is fish. There's all types of fish in here, man. You see them bubbles? Something's right there. Usually it's turtles right there, man. I be having like 8 to 9 turtles. But it's a beautiful property, man. And we have wonderful neighbors. It's peaceful. Just, man, like I said before, find your purpose in life. But when you find your purpose in life, make sure it's in alliance with God. Because if it's not in alliance with God, God ain't gonna bless it. And if you continue pursuing it, yeah, He gonna eventually just say, you know what, I'm gonna let you find out for yourself. And once that happens, you don't want that, man. You want to keep God's hedge of protection around you and your family's lives, man. Just find your purpose, man. Seek God for advice. He'll talk to you. I'm out.